Hello again, viewers. This is a very quick introduction to a video that was made last spring that I never released. It was made for a different project that we never actually saw the end of. However, I think the video is quite useful to new video makers. It's all about how I use storyboarding to create the film. Enjoy! So what I'm doing here, I'm creating a thing called a storyboard. This is to allow me to plan my shoot before I actually go to the location. I use things like Google Images or Street View to have a look at the place where I'm going, and I can literally plan the whole shoot before I even go there. So this is the full storyboard. What we'll do now, we'll have a look at each individual scene once I arrived at location. So your first job is go and find the locations. So my first scene with the glass ball or the crystal ball was showing the mill in the background. All I'm going to do is show you short clips now. So the next scene then, walking along the water's edge with the camera. The next one is a bit more complicated. Underwater scene transitioning to the rear of the mill. With this one, I actually filmed it forwards and then reversed the film afterwards to make it look like I can walk backwards smoothly. A simple zoom to the clock face. A zoom out from the spire so you can actually see the whole monastery. These scenes are very popular, slow motion of the front of the building. A very old tree, I wanted sunlight in the background and it was perfect. This one speaks for itself, walking along a bridge, bit of slow motion. Unfortunately the water wasn't blue. And again a slow motion of going across a bridge. What I haven't included here in these short snippets is the B-roll footage, but you'll see some of the B-roll in the finished video at the end of this show. This is Wienhausen, beautiful location, beautiful mill. I would say beautiful, but I've nearly stepped in some dog muck. But dog muck comes everywhere, doesn't it? You won't be able to see it, I'll show you some footage later. We've got two storks nesting on top of the church, or the top of the cloister. Cloister, is that right?
Kloster.
Cloister. Monastery in English. But yeah, very old, very pretty, and very popular with people with grey hair. Hopefully the footage you'll see later will show you how pretty it is. And I don't know why my wife is zooming in on my ear. What do I have on my head?
Grey hair. don't forget to end your video coming out of a tree because it looks dramatic. That's the end of the shot, the end of the show. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was useful to see how we went from paper to reality. And the only thing I'd say is missing from that is it doesn't have a storyline. So a storyline is the other thing, but it would take too long to explain to you, to the viewers, how we incorporate that.
So that is storyboarding, a very basic form of it, apart from the colouring in with coloured pens, which I haven't done since I was about 7 years old. Hopefully it shows you that storyboarding is a very good way to plan a video. And as I said at the end there, that particular finished video didn't really have a story. It was just a pretty, here's a nice location with a few transitions. And what I'd love to see, if there's any beginner video makers out there, have a go at it yourself. Find a day where it's not raining. You can go to somewhere that you know, take a piece of paper with you or a notebook and actually plan your storyboard while you're sat there in the sun, if you've still got sun, because we have. But I'd love to see that. I'd love to be able to have a look, see if it worked for you, because I believe that storyboarding, and a lot of people use it to plan and lay out what should be a very good video. Thanks for watching once again, thanks for your time, and from Ian in Germany, all the best.